From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is The Night Beat.
Hello and welcome to the 1011 Now streaming studio. I'm Madison Pitch here with your Night Beat for Thursday, March 7th. Today is going to be all about running down our big stories of the day. And we start with former Lincoln Senator and current Executive Director of Civic Nebraska, Adam Moorfeld. He was swatted twice in the last 4 months. What is swatting? It's when a false crime or threat is reported with the aim of drawing a police presence. In Nebraska, that's a crime. So cops showed up to his home where the caller told the 911 dispatcher Moorfeld was going to kill himself. It was all fake. Today, Moorfeld told us the LPD told him that the Secret Service had arrested 2 foreign nationals behind the calls. Now, this isn't the first time swatting has happened in Nebraska. It's happened in a couple different locations, including several schools. A caller reported children dead and simulated gunshots on a call to Ashland police. And there was also a call to South High School for an active shooter in Omaha. Moorfeld says it's good to see people arrested to show that there are consequences for these kinds of crimes. And speaking of 911, a new partnership is making it easier for 911 to work with 988. Dialing 988 connects you to a suicide and crisis lifeline, and this new partnership makes it easier for the 911 dispatcher to essentially transfer your call. Lincoln is the first city in Nebraska to create a partnership like this. And let's take a closer look at the numbers here. In the last 6 months of 2023, dispatchers took just under 6,000 calls from people going through a mental health crisis. And with each call, they were limited to sending an officer. And speaking of Lincoln cops, there's one who made 2 icy water rescues, and he's getting the honor of a lifetime today. At this moment, Sergeant Tutran is at the State of the Union as Senator Pete Ricketts' guest. Senator Deb Fischer used her guest ticket for Sergeant Tran's wife. Our team caught up with him on his day off, and we learned he actually loves the State of the Union and watches it every year. He tells us when he was helping those people out of the water, he never anticipated that single action would lead to all of this. And before we go, I really want to recommend checking out our Grace McDonald's story from today. She covered Ryan's Market. It's run by 25-year-old Ryan Kennedy, who was born with Down syndrome and suffered a stroke as a child. It's a really awesome and inspiring story about overcoming hurdles and following your dreams. So please take some time and watch that today. It'll be well worth your while. That's it for us today. Thanks for joining us. Before we go, a look at your 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to The Night Beat. Watch, listen, and stream on the 1011 app on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.